Hello, hello, my friends. Greetings and welcome and happy Wednesday. We've got a little new thing going today. So, and I definitely did not forget to install it, and was installing it this morning right before stream. That definitely did not happen. So I'm fortunate that I was well prepared, and things are as they should be. So, oh gosh. Charles, congrats on being first. Good morning to you. And Crystal and Lady Iron and Coleman. Hello, hello. Morning, Lutz and friends. Morning, everyone. Here we go. Time to get pumped. And Lady Iron blushes at getting pumped, I guess. Because of course she does. Because of course. Hope everybody's having a good day thus far. Yeah, so maybe you couldn't sense through my sarcasm, but I could have sworn I had installed this game already. Like, I was 99% sure. I sat down and I go to click the icon on my desktop and I'm like, I don't see it. So I checked my library and I had to install it. So apologies on one of the reasons why I was late today. But it is a brand new game, so we can take solace in that. It's a new game. It's probably going to be a bit of something to learn. I honestly, I not heard of this game until just a few weeks ago. So, yeah. My reputation precedes me. Preparation is always the mark of a solid streamer. Exactly, exactly. When you just have a mind that's as sharp as a steel trap like mine, you just don't forget things, like, ever. And so yeah, it was just like, yeah, I sat down and I was like, well, of course I had this game installed. Hope you're well, Lutz. I am. My morning is going okay so far, Crystal. It is very much a work in progress. However, I am excited because, so you guys, I've talked about this before, trying to get into like journaling. Well, not necessarily journaling. Journaling is, for me, I'll be honest, I don't know that I have so much, I don't know if I have a big interest in journaling, but I would at least like to be able to, I want to do more planning, as I've said. My new planner comes in today. Journaling, I think, as a form, like, in the form of planning, I actually am interested in. But for me to just kind of, like, write out, like, based on a prompt or, like, a long, like, explanation of my day, I don't really have a lot of, I personally don't have a lot of interest in that, at least right now. Maybe I would at some point. My mother-in-law was talking about bullet journaling when we were visiting for Christmas, and she was saying you should do that, and I was like, oh, maybe I should, but I don't know. But yeah, the dear diary. Exactly, Charles. But yeah, I don't know. I do see the value in it. I certainly see some value in doing that. I just don't know if my interest is enough for the value to matter for me personally. But anyway, my new planner comes in today. I also have some storage devices coming in today as well. Well, hello there, Woodsy. I have some storage devices coming in today as well, or at least one storage device. I think one's coming in today, the other's tomorrow. So that's going to help out with some organization dealio. So yeah, things are in the works. So I am excited about that today, Crystal, to answer your question. My morning is okay, but my afternoon should hopefully be, it'll be kind of cool to start looking through all that stuff. So yeah. Woodsy, how's your day going so far? Mrs. Cheese keeps a notepad and pen with her at all times and is constantly adding to-dos. Does she like that? Like, is it one of those things where it's something she's like, oh, I love keeping track of everything. I'm just so very organized. Or is it something where she just sort of is like, I have to keep this, otherwise I feel lost all the time? Just got out of the shower, so I'm feeling fresh and awake. Oh, morning showers are extremely nice, Woodsy. Unfortunately, I've been on a habit of evening showers due to like when I work out and practice and stuff, but morning showers do hit different. So she loves it. She's very organized though. You have to be, right, in order to do that, right? Doing a bullet journal last year, it was great. Had places to list my goals and favorite things for the month and made me feel more grateful and present. So that's okay. That kind of stuff is in my planner, and I do actually have interest in that sort of thing. I'll send a picture of my planner to you guys when it comes in too. But there are some things like that are in there, which I actually really do like, being able to look back on that kind of thing. So I do free writing all the time. Just open my notepad on my laptop and start writing whatever comes to mind. Helps get my thoughts going, and many times leads to my next poem. How many poems have you written, Crystal? I'm typically an evening showerer, but it did feel really nice for sure. Good morning, Octi. Hello, hello. Always doing something as opposed to her slacker game playing husband. Slacker game playing husband. Speaking of, what have you been playing lately, Charles? I heard free riding and my brain lit up. Octi, hope you're having a good day thus far. We're trying, so we've had some of the Christmas coffee that I've gotten. Not Christmas flavors, but some coffee that Mrs. Magoots gifted me for Christmas. Day trying out some of the coffee that I already had. I was kind of curious. I was like, I wonder what this will be like to go back to it. I still have a couple cups left of the Christmas coffee. Maybe, well, one full cup, I believe. And then I might have to start combining the grounds. So, of course, you can also see how many times I meant to exercise and didn't. That's another thing here. So let me just read you guys like the plan that was supposed to take place. Well, just Sunday, for instance. I think Sunday was the first time. So I just wrote down some things here. I'm not necessarily going to show them, but I have workout day 3, gameplay recording for YouTube, track planning and updates, budgeting, pizza and lights show with my in-laws, and clean the bathroom. That was sort of my to-do list for Sunday. And I don't necessarily mean to do it all just like as a to-do list, but that's kind of how that day turned into. I got 3 out of the 6 things done for sure. Some of the other ones were kind of up in the air. So like budgeting, for instance. Budgeting, I put on Sunday. I think I maybe looked at it for a few minutes that day. So then I wrote it again on Monday. I wrote it again on Tuesday, and I wrote it again this morning for Wednesday. Our budget, we're super behind on the budget because, Mrs. Magoots and I got each other Christmas gifts, and it was sort of like, hey, don't look in the transactions just in case it gives anything away. So I'm now trying to get caught up on the budget from last month. So, but yeah, and then I'll have to budget and try to plan for this month as well. So. Yeah. How are you doing today, Coleman Charles? First day back to work, so I had to force myself out of bed for sure. It's tough, right? Hopefully you get to ease back into things, Coleman. I hope. I know we'd kind of talked about that while playing some Hunt. I finished Midnight Sun, which was awesome, and Wolfenstein New Order, which was enjoyable. Wolfenstein Old Blood is my next game. Oh, okay, nice. That's the newer one. Is that the newest Wolfenstein game? Like the most recent? To date, 2,741 from my 5th day in high school to today. It started just after starting things I was doing in creative writing in high school. Continue as a means of helping me deal with dark feelings while in school. Interesting. Wow, that's a lot, Crystal. Well done. Well done, seriously. I bought Gas Station Sim and it's addicting for no reason, right? Right? So I saw you were playing it, and I'm trying to think of, I wanted to kind of get a tally up and maybe tweet at the Gas Station Sim. I wonder how many people ended up buying the game after yesterday's stream or during yesterday's stream or something. And then Crystal won the copy there, so I'm kind of curious how many copies the guild is responsible for in the last 24 hours. I'm at least a little interested. Because I know for sure that makes Coleman and Kirk. And then I think Fire Medic was talking about it. I don't know if he ended up getting a copy. And Lady Iron had already played. So yeah, I don't know. I was like, man, maybe we were responsible for about 5-6 copies. So that would be pretty cool. Did Iron buy it because of your YouTube video? I bought it earlier, but it was because of you. Jeez. It honestly is just so... I don't know how to explain it. Like I could have played it for another several hours yesterday. Like no problem. No problem. It really is a game that will hook you. I've had thoughts of getting them looked at to be potentially published. That'd be very cool, Crystal. Do you have any sort of like in there? I actually have a friend who wrote a book. He actually passed away. It'll be just over 4 years now. He passed away 4 years ago, but he did it self-published through Amazon. I don't know what the process was like for that, but I think he was pretty proud of it. And it was very cool too for all of his friends to be able to get it and try to support him and all of that. So I actually have it sitting on my shelf over there still. Yeah, Kirk bought the game during the stream and then streamed it right away pretty much. Kirk did a long stream. I just read this morning. I guess he took some allergy medication at some point and it knocked him out, so he wasn't able to finish his 24-hour stream. 24 hours is a long time to stream, you guys. That's a very long time to stream. As you know, we had our guild party. That was 8 hours, and that was my longest stream ever. I'd had a couple, I guess I had two or three other 7-hour streams, but never an 8-hour stream. So yeah, I went a third of that time. Now that said, I will say the 8 hours, because I was having so much fun, did feel like it actually, I was surprised. Like it felt kind of short. I remember doing the like 7.5 hour stream one time. I'm pretty sure it was just Curry and I. I was finishing up the Mafia 3 storyline, which was very repetitive. I'm like, I'm finishing this dang game tonight. I don't care. Ended up finishing the game at like 2 a.m. Yeah, and I was exhausted after that. It wasn't even 8 hours. So, Calco, good morning. Just woke up and looked outside, and there's a foot plus of snow covering everything. So you got more snow? That's wild, because it literally was a record high for us yesterday. It was in the mid 60s. Just ridiculous. And it's not like we're that far away, you know? But can't say I would know where to start with it. To be fair, I've never heavily looked into it, but the thought has come to mind for sure. For sure. I can't imagine streaming for 24 hours either, Coleman, to be honest. Yeah, that's a long time. Spooky was trashed by the end of his 24-hour stream. That was a 12-hour stream. That was actually a 12-hour stream. But yeah, I know. That's the thing, is like my voice was pretty dang tired. I personally like just excitedness and all that, because you guys are just such great company. Like I could have continued on for a while, I think, but who knows? I mean, you can just hit a wall. Like you just never know. You just hit a wall, and so. Welcome in, Joss and Kenadoodles. Hello, hello. What is Exoplanet? Exoplanet is it's a new game to me. I have not yet played it, but we're gonna be playing it today. Here, I was just trying to make sure the game was fully installed. So, Exoplanet is a like survival crafting game. Been around for a little while in early access, like 6 years. So, but I just saw there was a Christmas update, so it is still getting developed. Oh shoot, Joss, thanks so much for the follow, and I got to give you a cheers, my friend. Welcome in. Cheers up to you, Joss. Thanks so much for the follow. And also to you, Kenadoodles. Cheers. Thanks so much. How are you both doing today? Cheers. He was a zombie. Well, and also, to be fair, Spooky chose the harder time to do a 12-hour stream. I think if you're doing a 12-hour stream from 9 to 9, you got to start in the evening. Or sorry, Don't do it in demon hours, which is what he did. So start in the morning and finish in the evening. He started in the evening and finished in the morning, which makes it just, it's dark. It's dark the whole time. And, you know, he's not used to staying up like that. So, yeah. I think it depends on what you're doing. I think 24 hours could be easy with little breaks here and there and doing what you love for sure. Yeah. I will say, I'm trying to think of like what the longest gaming session would be for me. Jersey? Hello, hello. Ciao, coots magoots. It's a Christmas miracle. Glad you like the, excuse me, glad you like the follower animation, Joss. Let's see. I was sitting at my comp for longer than normal on my days off, and when I got up, my leg was killing me. Can't imagine doing that for at least 4 times as long, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think the breaks would definitely be necessary, like Woodsy's mentioning. But I did not ever see Santa fly overhead. And then when Kirk was playing, he had some sort of weird alien invasion. And I don't remember that happening to me either. So I don't know if they're all just random or what, but it's a 24-hour. Surely you start and end at the same time. Yeah, I'm saying that for the 12-hour stream. The 12-hour stream that Spooky did earlier, the last, when was it? It's been a little while yet, but or since, but he did a 12-hour stream that was from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. And so I was saying I think it would be easier if you go from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. More of a health/safety thing to not really go on any longer. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. You had a bus of aliens? Did you really? I'm jealous. How does that happen? 12-hour amateur. Dude, it is a lot tougher than it seems. Cause like at the end of the 8-hour stream we did to celebrate the holiday party, like the guild party, I just realized like my voice was strained. It wasn't like dead by any means, but I'm like, man, it is kind of harder to talk now and everything. And if you go back and check out some of the like marbles on stream that took place at the end, I'm getting excited about like the marble race or the marble fight that's going on. And I'm trying to like, you know, say what's going on. And I realize my voice is kind of giving out on me on some spots, but Blueberry Bean, how you doing? Hello, hello. Dana was constantly going over his ho-ho-hos were getting on my nerves eventually. Really? Am I missing? I wonder if maybe I should check to see if I had the Christmas update or the winter update or whatever they're calling it. I'm pretty sure it said it was fully updated. Gas station sim. Let's see. Cloud status up to date. How do I check for updates? Is there a way to like manually check for updates? I don't see anything about it. Oh, that's right. I had the hats. Good point. Good point. Yeah, he never flew over for me. What? Does he not like emo kids? Is that the thing? My gas station was all black and I had like, you know, it's called Screamo Mart. So like maybe that's it. He's like, ooh, we stay away from the emos. Hey Bags, how have you been? Nice beard. Appreciate that. How's life been treating you? I can't say I can play games past midnight much these days. I'm getting too old. In my youth, I once played WoW for 18 hours. I feel the same though, Doodles, for real. Like I definitely pulled some all-nighters playing like Gears of War with my friends. And then a friend and I recently had the idea to, actually I say recently, but it was probably like 5 years ago now. We had the idea to play. We were like, oh, let's pull an all-nighter and play Sea of Thieves because we had just gotten into Sea of Thieves. We were super excited about the game. We tried pulling an all-nighter and we made it till about 4 a.m. And it's like, yep. He's like, yeah, dude, I can't do this anymore. And I was like, fair enough. I think I was more awake than he was, but I was still like, if somebody wanted to come and sink us, they would have done it easily. Because like my reaction times would have been garbage by then. I don't know. So. They were dancing at your gas station? I feel how are you feeling, Blueberry? Checking forecast, still supposed to snow about 4 inches today and tonight. Dang, okay. Wow. Everything okay though, Calco? The bus stop to open? Oh, do I have to do something to open the bus stop? Life's treating me well. How's life treating you? It's good. It's good, Bags. Thanks for asking. Things are all pretty good here. Had a good, we spent 2 days in our hometown, which was nice. We try, it's a little under 2 hours of a trip for us to go back to our hometown. So we spent time at 4 different locations, 3 on the first day, 1 on the second. But because we were there for, you know, I mean, it was really 2 full days, you know, so we got to spend enough time in each place that it didn't feel like it was us frantically running all over the place. So that was nice. We got to see my mom. We went to first went to my sister's. So got to spend some time with my niece and nephew, but also my sister, brother-in-law, mom and dad. My parents are not together, so I should say my mom, my stepdad, and my dad. So it is a little weird that having my parents, and my parents have been split since I was like 5 years old. So even still, it's a little weird to see my parents in the same place sometimes, but it was nice. Honestly, my parents are civil, thankfully. So like, they can have a conversation without, like ripping each other's hair out or anything. So that's good. But then after that, I went to go to my grandparents' house, my Oma and Opa. They're German. Got to spend a while there. I only see that side of the family really once a year. So I try to always make sure that when I do go, I'm there for a long period of time. And then I went to my dad's house to see my dad and my stepmom after that. So, but each place had its own long enough stop that didn't feel frantic going to 3 places. And then the second day was all with Mrs. Magutz's family. So yeah, it was good though. And then the new year was very chill, which is the way I like it. If I pull up Apex, I could go to 4 a.m. I feel like I have to constantly pull myself off my 12 because it comes up so fast. Dang. Is it pull myself off at 12? Is that what it was? Apex though, huh? Honestly, like I could do that with Hunt Showdown right now because Coleman got me hooked on that game. By 12. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Hunt, Coleman, Spooky, and I played some Hunt the first night that I had the game, courtesy of Coleman, and we stayed up till 2 a.m. I think it was around 2 a.m. here, so, and 1 a.m. for Coleman. So, Gucci, how you doing today? I love that Spider-Man dance emote. That's amazing. Talking to your stream is something most people don't think about until you've done it longer than you're ready for, and you feel your voice trying to tell you to relax a while. Right? Yeah, like your vocal cords are, they're sensitive, right? I found this out too. I coach high school track and field, so we go to meets, and I do project my voice quite a bit at meets. And I realize like a lot of times I don't have much of a voice at the end of the night. So I promise I'm not like yelling at the kids. I'm yelling for the kids. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of coach I am. But even still, like it doesn't matter your intention. When you yell at the top of your lungs, your vocal cords say, "Hey, Chief, why don't you just back it off a little bit?" So all nighters are a young woman's game, not mine, Gootsy. I figured that out for myself as well, Doodles. I couldn't do it. I can't hang, I'm pretty confident that I can. I've had rounds of insomnia that take me all the way through 40 hours, but I don't want to pull an all-nighter. Yeah, that makes sense. 40 hours though? That is, wow, that's a lot. I think the most, I remember when we came back from China, I think I was up for close to 30 hours, and that was rough. Like rough. But good to hear that you had a good time. I did, yes, for sure. Hopefully you had a good holiday season as well, Bags. I'm just addicted to shooters, and it feels so good when you're dominant at a certain level. For sure. The week off caught up to me yesterday. Been staying up too late and getting up to do too much stuff that after stream I actually took a nap for once. Oh, nice. Took a nap. I have to have all the spider emotes. Oh, those are very cool. Recently got Cyberpunk and Witcher 3. Actually made it to 4 a.m. with Cyberpunk. It's so fun. Oh, Cyberpunk is such a good game. I actually, it's really high on my list of games to get back into because I played it for a little while and then I don't know, like I've told this story before, but I saw tweets from like Carnage or various other people that said that they were having fun with the game. It was generally a positive outlook on the game. Because, you know, if you're playing it on PC, for the most part, it was a pretty buggy game, but honestly, I think it got more hate than it deserved. But some people said like I'm having a ton of fun, but I think I'm going to put this game on pause until some of the bugs get sorted because, you know, I want to be able to experience the game in its best form. And so for me, my thought was, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense because they've talked about all these things they want to release for the game. You know, you can only experience a game for the first time once, you know? So I was like, okay, maybe I'll put it on the back burner too and come back to it. And I've never made it back. It's been 2 years basically since I played the game. So yeah, almost 2 years, I should say. So yeah, I super would be interested to get back into Cyberpunk. And The Witcher 3 Doodles, that's my favorite game of all time. I put a lot of hours into that. I think close to 500 or so, which is kind of a lot for a single player, you know, story-based game. So that Night of Hunt was a late one. I was tired to begin with, but keeping focus was getting hard at the end for sure. It was. And I can't remember if I'd switched to glasses or if I was wearing contacts, but a lot of times like my contacts, when I'm focused on my computer screen for a long enough time, I realized they started to get kind of cloudy or, you know, like just a little bit dry. And so I remember I was just blinking the crap out, you know, like that's what I usually do in those games. I'm just blinking like crazy. I'm like, gosh, dang, I can't get the cloudiness to go away. So that for me is usually my sign of like, dude, you either got to take your contacts out and really go for it, or you just need to take the L and go to bed, fam. So I think it was time to just go to bed though. Reaction time starts to dwindle and you're not getting very many kills after that, you know. In that game too, it's pretty unforgiving. I was a whitewater raft guide and was definitely yelling at them. I bet though. I bet. I've been down with a cold and cluster headache since we got back from Erie this weekend, and Sunday/Monday night I couldn't sleep. Tuesday I was dead and called in sick. Dang. Are you feeling better now, Charles? That's why I invented whistles. Well, I can do that too. I can do that as well. But like, sometimes they need cues, you know, on what to do. So we use these too. Yeah. I've now got all the lights in my office turned off and I'm wearing sunglasses. Well, I hope you start feeling better soon, Charles. That's not very fun. The headaches part especially. Once went 4 days without being able to fall asleep, have a bad history of insomnia. Wow. Yeah, I've never had it. You know, everybody has bouts of insomnia, but I've never had it that bad, thankfully. Hopefully that's something that won't happen again, Calco. Part of the reason it catches you off guard as a streamer is I think people don't expect to feel anything when you haven't actually been yelling, but talking for hours can do it too. It can, yeah. And I tend to, you know, just so you guys can hear me properly, I talk louder while streaming than I would if, you know, I'm just in the room with like Mrs. Magoots, you know. Spooky, what's up? How do you whistle like that? I can never coach my future child's youth soccer team if I can't whistle. Hey, we'll learn you, Spooky. I actually learned from YouTube, believe it or not. I watched a YouTube video some point when I was in college, early college, and learned how to whistle. Been doing it ever since. So, hour 28, I start getting loopy. Oh, geez. Coming back from Florida, we just forgot about sleeping, so that would have been 43 hours. Dang. Hello there. So when you get to that point, Octi, Jersey, anybody else, like, what's the sort of like, I mean, because obviously there's a danger to that, right? So what's the kind of like first sign of like, okay, I really need to do whatever it takes to try to get some sleep now? Do you start like having some hallucinations or anything like that? Because I feel like that would probably be pretty normal at that point. That's just a really long time, you know? Once you get really good, don't you feel like a new game is more fun? What keeps you playing FPS that you are goated in? Shoot, yeah, maybe I haven't got to that point, I guess. I don't know. But like, I don't know. Sometimes getting that, that like really hard to kill feeling in Gears of War just make me want to get in another one. Be like, okay, I don't know if it's like I'm looking for the validation. Like, okay, I totally raged in that game. Like, killed everybody. Let's see if I can keep doing it. See if I can keep doing it. But I sure have played Witcher 3 Doodles. I think it's a good depiction of fatherhood between Geralt and Ciri. Just beat the main story yesterday, got the best ending for her and Geralt's happiness. Honestly, like, I mean, Geralt is certainly a better father for Ciri than her actual father. For Apex, it's a new map / Legends. Keeps it fresh. Still learning this new map. Spooky, woodsy. So I fell asleep last night, was enjoying the stream. I also had to check out for bedtime too. I'm trying to get good at going to bed at 10:30. Like 10:30, I need 10:30 to be my bedtime from now on. So like tonight is going to be a really good test for me. My favorite basketball team, the Illinois Fighting Illini, they play a game starting at 9 p.m. Eastern time, which means I really have to turn it off at halftime. So it's going to be my first test because I'm a diehard fan, all right? But I'm trying to get in the habit of like going to bed because as much as it is for me to be a fan of these teams, like I can always watch the highlights the next day. You know what I mean? So unless it's, I'm telling myself now, unless it's like a special occasion, like if my team is in the Super Bowl or the World Series or the championship game or something like that, I need to be in bed, ready, like preparing myself for sleep, aka reading by 10:30. So yeah. They make a thing called a whistle that helps if you can't do that yourself. That is true. That is true. But then you got to carry it around. So you at least got to invest in like a lanyard or something. But let's see. Realized I've been sitting here and not yet said hello there, Lutz and chat. How you doing, Kelt? Enjoy winning, but also get bored with it if it happens too often. Looking for a new FPS that keeps you involved. Have you played Hunt Showdown, Gucci? Or if you don't care about it being first person, Gears of War is my go-to, or at least was my go-to shooter for years. But I really hadn't played many shooters at all in a long time. So, fair point. If it comes easy, yes, but hard-fought victories never get tiring. Yeah, that makes sense. If it's like a good battle, like back and forth kind of thing, I could for sure see that. When I got to 4 days without sleep, I started to feel like I was going crazy. Yeah, that seems like that would be expected by that point, Calco. I got you. I'm whistle impaired too. Kelt, Calco, also Charles. Same goes with Halo, COD, etc. for sure. It's fine when I'm on my first antidepressants. I lost the ability to sleep for 6 days before I gave up and stopped them. Wow. Oh shoot, sorry, I did not turn off. Ignore Lootspot Goots. I did not turn that off from yesterday. My apologies. I'm going to do that now. Unfortunately, I do not have another copy of Gas Station Simulator to give away. Crystal won our one and only copy. But it was an amazing time. I seriously had a blast. So. There we go. Hey, kid, Crumble, how you doing? Crumble Kitty? I don't... if I could talk to that, that'd be great. Good morning. How you doing? Let's see. Don't you dare apologize. It was great to see you and glad you enjoyed. Yeah, how far did you end up making it? If I can ask that. The last thing I saw, you said you and Rogers were both like, wow, I think that was the high point of the game so far for me. I didn't know if you ended up playing beyond that or not, but you get auditory hallucinations. I also get twitchy / almost ticky. Interesting. The twitches are the it's time to lay down sign. Dang. Auditory hallucinations. So, do you? I've actually had those before, but I don't know. I mean, they're usually when I'm like kind of in that really light stage of sleep. What kind of things do you hear? Hey, Steph. Hi. How you doing, Steph? Welcome in. It's been on your radar. So yeah, Coleman kind of put the game on my radar. Actually, I think the first time I watched any real gameplay of Hunt Showdown was when we raided somebody that Coleman had recommended. Frank. Raided Frank a while back. And that was kind of the first time that Hunt Showdown was put on my radar. I was like, you know what? That game does look pretty interesting. I mentioned it. And then next thing I know, Coleman had gifted it to me. It was in my inbox. So we ended up playing it that night. Ended up being accepted into Crytek's Crytek accepted me for getting a key to get to play the game on stream. literally hours after we logged off that night. So I was like, well, okay, this timing was incredible. So we ended up giving away a copy of the game. But yeah, streamed it for the first time though last week and actually had a lot of fun. I figured that game would be kind of hard to keep up with chat, and it was, because sometimes it requires some pretty intense focus, but it was very cool. May also recommend Escape from Tarkov with a grain of salt. How is the new wipe been for people? Do they like it? You call yourself a coach with a whistle on a lanyard? Are you really? You definitely know Ted Lasso, that's for sure. Don't really mean any story mode game at all. I never get into that. You don't get into story mode games, Gucci? Multiplayer FPS, I should say. I gotcha. Tried Rust, but I can't seem to get into it. I never tried Rust. Have you seen that Warhammer Dark Tide game? Dark Tide looks good. Geez, I can barely go 4 hours without sleep. Oh, gosh. It really does. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. I'll be honest, I haven't looked into it too much. But we ended in the airplane hangar, stopped before flying to Mexico. Wait. Okay, gotcha. Rogers beats my butt at all the mini games. I saw you guys like the Connect 4 and the arm wrestling. I just remember them starting a fire in the house and cleaning up for the people they had tied up. Oh, dang. Hi. We also tore up a hospital in a Scooby-Doo chase and co-op murdered a hitman with a hose. I did see that. That was like one of the last things I was able to see before getting ready for bed. And then as I logged off, you guys were like, this was the coolest thing. Former would have gotten away with it too, Spooky, if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Sounds like I missed all the fun. The new wipe has a lot of good and some real problems. I'm conflicted currently as I really feel that in every update, Tarkov respects my time less and less. Oh, really? What kind of things make you feel that way? I hear my name being called, which can be spooky, and phantom phone buzzes, clicks and taps, nothing like sustained. Okay. Yeah, so for me, like when I'm in sort of that like half asleep state, I've heard just people talking, having a conversation, but it sounds like it's like right outside my window, which isn't, I mean, I shouldn't say it's impossible. This would be difficult because, you know, they'd have to be on my roof. So I've had that kind of thing happen, but it's hardly ever coherent. I just wondered, I mean, again, that's not an insomnia thing though. That's sort of that like that weird light dream state kind of status, you know? So I promise it's never me. All right, friends, I'm going to go ahead and switch our category over. I wanted to make sure the game was fully installed before, because I didn't know how long it was going to be. But today we are going to be playing some Exoplanet, provided by the devs. So this is very cool. The game looks very interesting. Again, I have made it a habit. Like I'm not going to put my name in for any game keys that I don't feel like are interesting, because that's not very fair. So in this case, I should say interesting to me. Just about every game is interesting, right? But this game is a crafting survival game, which sort of has been the sweet spot for me lately. And so we're going to check it out. It is something I feel a little bit weird about, because when I did request the game, I did not realize that it had been in early access for so long. It is still in early access. The original release date was 6 years ago. I saw the release date of December 9th, and I didn't look at the year, so I just thought, I was like, oh, okay, it's a brand new game. Well, not exactly. It is, however, still getting updates. There was an update that came out right before Christmas this year. I did check the year on that one. It was this year. So it's still being updated and looked at and all this, but I am at least, I felt a little bit conflicted about that, because like I said, I was saying with Star Citizen, I just feel a little weird about games that stay in early access for so long. Like what's the hold up in terms of like calling it a finished product and you know, delivering on your promises. So you don't call me by my real life name, but my brain does know your voice. So in Tarkov, they have hard limited what items you can drop in raids for teammates to prevent real money trading, but it's gotten to a ridiculous point. Also impossibly hard to find keys, particularly quest related ones, and lately the AI scav enemies have been hit scan aimbots, which is not fun. I saw that. That was did Two Shoes? No. Was it Two Shoes or was it Co? It was another streamer on Twitter. I saw like they started shooting at a scav and they kind of just like soaked up the bullets, and then the scav shot their arms off. Like shot the player's arms off. And I'm like, well, that doesn't seem very fun. Two Shoes. Okay, so it was Co then. Okay. He's in for a shock today when he starts. Oh gosh. That'll be Santa Loots. I'd say check NORAD, but their Twitter account has been deleted for doxing his location. Crumble doing well though. Doing well. How about yourself? Things are all good here. I'm excited to test out this new game. And also I realized we have one more day of the Steam sale going on. So I need to take a look and have an honest look at my pocketbook and internal conversation with myself before making any decisions. But yeah. But yeah, it is a new game for us today. I probably should include the link for you guys too. I just realized that. Let me make sure Lootspot Goots has the link so that you guys, it's sort of the thank you to the devs for providing the key. Oh, shoot. I'll also do this before I forget too. I have not actually provided the links for the gas station sim as well. There we go. Perfect. All right, let me grab this link here. Not that one. It will be this one here. Okay. So, the link there will take you to the Steam page for the game we're playing today. I'm going to give it to Lootspot Goots as well. That link, I do not earn any commissions on or anything. I think it's just for tracking purposes for the site that I use, Lurkit. So yeah, if you do click on that, it's not an affiliate link, at least not for me. I mean, maybe it is for Lurkit. I'm not sure. But let me add this here. Let's put this one here. This is for Exoplanet. Hey, Peachy. Loot's my freaking goots. How you doing today, Peachy? Valor Steam. Valor Steam. Right? Did I spell that right? Yeah. All right. If you're interested in the game, go check it out here and show some support to the devs. There we go. All right. Hello there. All right, there we go. Now, Lootspot Goots has the info and we'll share it periodically throughout the stream. Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and close this. And we'll go ahead and launch the game. Hopefully it doesn't have to go through any weird like optimization things. What game did we play that had to do that? That was Detroit Become Human. I remember that. That totally like shut down my stream pretty much. So I have a comment on a main Tarkov YouTuber's video popping off moderately about these issues. Do you? Can you share, please? I'm gonna go gas up Spooky Deer on YouTube. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy is the most insightful person I've ever met in my life, and everybody should follow him on Twitch. 153 likes. Oh, then no, that's popping off. Peachy, my star. Peachy, my mother freaking star. Spooky, my Connect 4 playing while he's supposed to be visiting his wife who just had his baby deer from a video game. Spooky is not a new daddy. Yeah, we should be clear on that. That's a good point. His wife was in good hands, though, I think. I mean, good hands as she could be. I mean, the hospital. Fuck, my favorite kind of tea. So sorry, I keep forgetting that's a sound. It's all good. All good. I'd say I've been down more than up lately. Yo, fancy running into you here. I'll post the link and as seen on stream. All right, awesome. Gas up, Spooky. I see what you did there. Funny story, actually. My wife just had a baby. Oh, wait, does that connect 4? Oh, Peachy, life is treating me well. Top of the morning, Crystal. No, I gotta go see my wife. She just had our kid. Hey, wheelchairs. All right, you guys. Hopefully this will it captured real fast. Oh man. All right, and we'll keep an eye out. I may or may not move the cam around, but this is Exoplanet First Contact. So again, thanks so much to the devs for providing a key. The game looks interesting. It is, as I said, still in early access. Yeah. I don't know if I can create a command real quick too. But the way out is deeply serious and exceptionally hilarious in moments as well. Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. You're excited, Joss? It looks cool already. The game actually looked pretty, you know what I mean? I saw the screenshots and whatnot. FOV, no, we need max FOV. View distance. Is this low to high? Shadows. Extra load bias. Yeah, okay, this menu could maybe use a little bit. View distance, I'm gonna go with, I think that's all the way up. I'll assume. Left to right. We might turn down, the audio seems okay right now. We'll keep an eye on that though. All right. Tutorial, immersive HUD, combat text, camera shake, auto reload. Ooh, do we want camera shake? We might turn that one off later. All right. All right, let's freaking do this. Oh, there's a character. Oh, kind of a character creator. Well, you guys know I'm more of a thief in games, although you can be a custom too. You're rumored to have Avatar 3 show fire navies, make it even closer to Avatar the Airbender, Earth, Water, Fire. Art, really? I need to see the new one still. All right, Diplomat. I don't know what any of this stuff is, so I feel like maybe I should just lean towards thief. You know, sexy cowboy. Sexy cowboy. And maybe I don't need to. I mean, let's see. The thief has pickpocket, stealth, and lockpicking. It's funny because I am a rogue, but like at the same time, I'm bad at stealth games. Like, well, I mean, not. Let's put it this way. I could be good at them. I just don't have the patience for them. Like, it's not a skill problem. It's a patience problem. So we could maybe play this a little differently. But I could choose 5 points, huh? Banky cowboy. Actually, Mrs. Magoots is gonna name my next character. So I don't know if maybe she'll stop in and if I don't know if we get to name this character or not. Oh, hi, Mrs. Magoots. She came in here to name my character. You guys want to know what she wants to name it? Oh, I just realized my screen is a little low. No, I can't see your head, but it's like cut off here, right here. Oh, hi, Mrs. Magoots. Oh. You probably wouldn't have seen it. It's the black bar. So, do you guys want to hear the name? We're not kissing. Oh, there's a disembodied hand, but we're not kissing. I was just fixing the screen. Do you guys want to hear the name that she has picked out? If we can name this character? Do you want to say it? No, she doesn't want to say it. She wants me. We're not kissing yet. The name that she has picked out for our next character is Lil Spank Boob. So, I guess that's what we're going with next time. She's pretty proud of it. Wish you could see her face. A fine name indeed. Yeah. Crystal says hello as well as a bunch of other people too, so. No? She's on brand, she knows. Oh, she knows the Spanky brand. She's aware, yeah. She is aware. Yeah. Yeah, we've been together for, what is it? What'd I say, 14 years? What is this year? This year's 2023. We got together in 2009. So yeah, she's kind of used to it by now. You know, Spanky merch win. Lil Spank Poop was the first name of my first studio album. No, this is Lil Spank and apostrophe, Lil apostrophe, Spank Boob. Boob. Perfect, ship it. Missed opportunity. Camera shake tends to bug me, but I find it only does if I'm actually playing because I'm more focused on the screen all the time than watching a stream. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, speak of the devil. I can imagine Lutz as a real-life sniper. Come on, guys. This is taking forever. This guy will not wander into my shot. I'm trying to shoot his pee-pee off. When is he going to wander into my shot? Oh, wait, that's only... Real snipers don't do that? I'm sorry, I didn't notice. I thought that's what people did based on mine and Spooky's gameplay, but... Good morning, Mrs. Maguchi, you cutie pie. We should get some Spanky merch together, shouldn't we? What would Spanky look like? Spanky kind of takes on a lot of different faces now. Imagine walking around in a sweater with Lil Spank plastered on it. Would it be the prawn suit? All right, I get 5 points. What is survival? Allows you to gather natural resources while hunting and foraging. Increase the amount of quality of the ingredients you can gather. Also increases damage dealt to animals and helps you read tracks. Okay. Understand the purpose of various mechanisms and contraptions. Find failures in them. Find and perform necessary repairs. Also enables manufacturing of useful consumables and gives you the ability to improve and upgrade existing gear. All right. Raising its value allows you to get closer to enemies or other inhabitants of the Tharsis before they can see or hear you. I think I'm going to put at least 1 point in stealth. I'd like to have a point in engineering, maybe science. I'm something of a scientist myself. Determines how good you can handle computers and AIs, as well as opens new dialogue options with certain smart butt characters. Also can offer aid in exploring the unknown phenomena you can encounter in your journey. I'm going to put 2 points into that. And I think I'm going to put a point in lockpicking. Or maybe should I do speechcraft? You know what? Let's take a point off of stealth and put it in speechcraft. Listen, I know who I am. 14 years, that's a long time, Magoots. Married for 8 of those. Yeah, married for 8. This upcoming summer will be our 9th year anniversary. Needs to be on a beanie, right? Could have a wall of Spanky shirt with an image of every Spanky you've made. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Spooky and Anocti are on the same brain. So blocked like an Andy Warhol. Wow. By the way, I feel I've neglected the beard check the last few streams. How is the god tier beard this morning? Beard's doing okay. It's doing okay. I have to say, I wasn't sure how I'd feel about keeping it like trimmed up a little bit this year. But so far I actually do like it a lot. I look back at some older pictures and I'm like, yeah, it was pretty wild. So you see an Andy Warhol, I actually thought I read Jackson Pollock. 9 years for you as well, Peachy? For you and Mr. Peachy of marriage? I don't know what that says about me. All right, let's freaking do this. Confirm and play.
The story begins on a ramshackle space station called Freeport 13.
Oh, wow.
I was sitting in a
Nice.
bar, enjoying the view and thinking of a way to get some cash.
Enjoying the view.
And all of a
Too
sudden,
true.
Are you Jack Sharp, owner of a D8 class cargo ship?
I am. How can me and my Betty help you, mister?
Call me Smiley. I need to deliver a small geology team and their equipment to a planet in the Tharsis 831 system. We will pay you well.
Tharsis 831, eh? I heard only corporate transport is allowed to visit this remote sector.
As I said, Captain, we will pay you well.
I didn't
Smuggling.
like the guy, but the money was too good to be picky. It's a deal. The equipment they loaded onto Beth was strange. Geologists, my ass. Just a bunch of regular smugglers. But when I get paid that well, I don't ask questions.
Do not me, Tom. I also like this art style.
The destination point was a real dump. I had never been that far from the core worlds, but the travel was quite easy. Beth was about to make her entry into the atmosphere when my luck went south.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sharp, but we are taking your ship.
Damn.
Land at the drop-off, and we'll take care of the captain.
We should have known something was up when this dude stepped right between us and the boobies earlier. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do that.
The bastards thought they could throw me out like a trash bag. Hell no.
Oh, let's go.
Freeze!
Take that, you bastard!
Oh, he's got a blade, too.
What have you done, you moron? I believe it's time to part ways. Wait! Farewell, Mr. Sharp.
Wow, airlocked, huh?
I was a few kilometers above the land, and I was falling. It was the end.
Okay. Me likey that. Opposite end of the spectrum happening. Beautiful artwork to boobies. Boobies. Like Steve. Like Steve and Robin talked about in the car in Stranger Things. I need to make that like a sound clip too. Boobies. Stephen Blum, that's his name. Also Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. Real good to hear, Magoots, because in my country you don't hear that stuff anymore. Wait, what don't you hear? Boobies. Boobas. It's like an Elite Dangerous side story. Useless information again. The dino's a nod to Firefly. Don't trust booby blockers, not one bit. Real man respects the boobs. Usually is a sign something's up. Yeah. You're gonna burn up in atmosphere and roll credits? See what I mean? Looks pretty good, right? Of course, I have no idea what sort of alien that was. Just kicked it off of me, though. Get off me, alien. Oh, here we go. Ouch, feels like my body been through a rock crusher. Oh. Hello, Ms. Lady. Robot sequence complete, Jack. This is ANNA, or Anna. What the actual F is going on? What are you? I am Anna, your artificial neural network advisor. You must be turned off. How did you... Oh, my head is spinning like crazy. Emergency brought me out of the hibernation mode. Emergency? Nonsense, I'm fine. Go back to sleep. You've been thrown out of your own spaceship. And I made it through. See how good I am? I will find that bastard Smiley on my own. I order you to go back to hibernation mode. Request is denied. What do you mean denied? I told you to turn off. You have a lot to do. Stay calm. I can't stay calm with a broken AI pestering me. Be gone so I can get out of here in peace and find my ship. Your tactic is approved, but I must make sure you will follow it without breaking your neck. This day just can't get better. I don't have time for this. I'll deal with you later. Do you need full or partial survival instructions? Oh, great. Here we go. We need full. Be gone, Robothought. Sex robot. So far, my only issue with this game is that it suffers from uninspiring name. Yeah, true. Oh, long-time relationships? I got what you're saying, Bags. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. We started dating when we were 17 years old. Nothing about the title says Space Cowboys. Yeah, for sure. This does look really interesting so far, for sure. Reboot. Real miracle is the hat landing anywhere near you. I know, right? Amazing. Show me your worth money I spent. I spent money once. Learning program Survival for Dummies is launched. Let's get out of here. All right, I have control of the game. We're looking pretty smooth. Let's see how it goes. We'll make some changes if need be. Game is in early access, so sometimes you just don't know what the graphical performance will be. Okay, so right mouse button to block. Or zoom, I guess. I could have used this at the first scene in the game. Anyway. Okay, so if I put them up, maybe then I can block? Okay, yeah, I can block if I put my fists up. All right. We can open inventory, and we got a mask, hat, eyewear. And we are still wearing full clothes somehow. H to holster. The bug that bit you can still be around. You should arm yourself. If you give me advice, aim to say something less obvious. Use your scanner to check if there's something useful in the area. Wait a minute. Is that the stick I picked up? Yes, like this. There's a stick. How many sticks are we going to need? Probably a lot. Put my pants on the same way you do. Left hip at a time. Sadly, I got to run now to work, but enjoy. This looks so cool. Thanks so much, Woodsy. Hope you have a great day at work. Unknown creatures ahead. Oh, look at him. Hard to argue, Anna. Can you say something that's actually helpful? Dang, this guy's kind of a turd burglar, though, right? What is this? Rotten meat. Yeah, we'll take it. Use another mode of your scanner to scan these creatures. I can analyze any object and give you information about it. Oh, I didn't know about that. Yeah. Just calm down, Jack. This is why I'm here. Still not impressed. Wait a minute. So I can still loot something that's empty? Okay, I aim at a target and then skew. Hang on, do I have to holster first? Oh, I have to hold. Okay, there we go. Worker bug. Okay, has 30 health. Okay. It's Instacart, so just doing one delivery and I'll be back. 45 minutes. Oh, gotcha. Sounds good. Well, be safe out there. All right. Can I beat the ever-living daylights out of it with this stick? Oh, you know it. Except I missed on that last shot. Swing. Man, I am a boss. What do we got here? We got rough meat and insect chitin. Unidentified shroom. Okay, yeah, we can probably have some fun with that. I was not expecting all this. Unidentified insect larva finish. Oh, I just step on it. And it gives me some raw slug meat. Okay. Let's, I didn't actually... The slug bug. Okay. Slug bug. And we stomp on them and collect their, slug meat. Time to meet God. Hey, Schooner. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Or in this case, several big sticks. All right. So it looks like there's a little tunnel over here. I wonder if I can... you can crouch. Okay. More unidentified shrooms. Speak stickly and carry a big soft. That's what I do. I'm supposed to leave this place? I don't know what this place means, though. I'm just picking up everything I can find because I don't know what any of it means. All right. There are plenty of plants. I loaded a list of recipes for emergency situations. Use it to craft medicine and heal yourself. You need to be patched up, but where did you get that list? Oh, I should scan these plants, shouldn't I? I have a database with these kinds of plants. Your big hard drive just made my life easier. Your big hard drive just made my life easier. Lutz is a big soft. I am? What does that say about me? Whoa! It's a bug ship. Look at that thing. I can't scan it. Maybe there's a way off of this planet, though. Hey, that's a human barge. There are people on this planet. I've detected a dangerous creature ahead. What's wrong? There's a big hostile creature. I cannot say much without proper scanning. But it does... Wow, you're actually really close to it. Is this thing going to attack while I'm just standing here? It does seem dangerous. Oh, there's a little bit of a ledge there. Okay, we're good. Some lousy space wolf won't stand between me and my ship. I think you can deal with it. Just choose the right approach. Let us see what we can do. Yes, let's see what I can do. I can fight it. I can sneak past it. I can settle this matter peacefully. Oh, gosh. Bugs in space is quickly becoming Starship Troopers. I can fight it. I feel strong enough to fight it. Raw power can always solve any problem, whether with animals or people, especially with people. I prefer to talk with people before I punch them, but I get the drift. She said it will solve any problem? What kind of message does that send? I can sneak past it. I did some shady business back in the days. Hopefully I'm as agile as I used to be. Hide in high grass and bushes to increase your chance to stay unseen. If you are in the mood to kill, remember a proper backstab can easily eliminate almost any target. I can't settle this matter peacefully. I'm sure this beast can't be convinced to let me pass unless I gift it some meat off my bones. You cannot persuade the beast, but you can try to run past him. Count this as a diplomatic approach. Jokes aside, eloquence is never a bad trait. I think will come in handy when we get to people. And I'm ready. What do you guys want to see me do? Kates, how you been? Happy New Year. Happy New Year indeed. As much as I am smarter than you are, I cannot do much once you go there. Get it together or you will die a horrible, painful death. Thank you, Anna. You're just a doll. Do not get too excited. It burns calories. All right, so I have to do something to either get... I have to get past this creature. Your bud effed. Any problem you say? I can think of a few this would be advantageous for solving. Human colony, a saloon with cold beer and juicy synth beefsteaks. That will be my first stop. Also, the booby bar. Second will be kicking that bastard Smiley's tail and making him give my Betty back. My last vehicle was a black convertible. It was a Volvo C70. I named her Black Betty. So me and this character have that in common at least. But this game is called Exoplanet First Contact. It's my first time ever playing it. Resin plant fruit. Okay, so it did actually... I can scan these things and learn what they are. That's good. Blood root. Yeah, it was... I got a key from the devs. This is my very first time ever playing it. It's a game that's been in early access for a really long time. So I'm not sure how I feel about that part. But it did just get an update December 23rd, actually. So it is still being updated and maintained. Wait, this is just called Alien Cactus. Okay. We're going to open the crafting menu here, too. Alien Cactus. Black Betty, yeah. Bambalam. Oh, bug effed. Okay. Yeah, should I try to fight the bug, or should I just try to sneak on by? I do have a bone, which, I have a bone on my hip, but it's I guess maybe does more damage than the stick that I had earlier. All right, P for crafting. Bloodroot bandages, random dirty cloth rag, useful crafting ingredient. Wait, it is? We got here cactus bat. I don't have any firewood. Also can't make a pure water bottle yet. Okay, modification. Let's see, the pipe. Where'd the bone go? Ah, okay. Heavy enough to break a jaw or knock some teeth out. Can I... What's the easiest way to swap that? I don't know how to swap weapons. Oh, there we go. I have to hit the I button. Okay. 15 to 25. That one does... Yeah, it's definitely going to be better. There we go. So I can try to beat the ever-living daylights out of this thing with a pipe, or I could try to sneak on by, or I could just run away. We have options. We have options. Can I save the game? Save load? Oh, okay. It's a combination. You can either save or load it. All right, here we go. Whip your bone out and beat it. Do you call your car Black Betty? What kind of car is it, Peachy? Mine? Oh, it's confused. Okay. I'm gonna try to get a sneak attack on it, but it's probably not gonna work too well. Okay, it's a Varlynx. It has 200 health, so it's gonna take a good number of beatings with this club to do to damage it. I'm gonna try to just stay here, maybe. Yeah, it's about to turn around. I don't know what the question mark means. I don't know if that means it thinks something is here. No, it says I'm unseen in the bottom. Oh, I'm seen! And I'm dead. And I'm dead. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and load that one back up. Your car's name's Serenity 2. Neon green, or it's a black HRV. That's what I meant, is what type of... Wait, I think I hit the load button. Here today, gone tomorrow. I liked how Anna said she was going into hibernation mode since there were no signs of life. My car's name is Ciri. Like Cirilla from The Witcher. C-I-R-I, not like Apple's Siri. The silver vehicle. Actually hilarious considering that song is part of the soundtrack for Need for Speed Underground 2. Really wish we could get a Need for Speed Underground 3 on Xbox. Underground 2. You loved Underground 2? I don't think I played Underground 2. No, that's not true. I did play Underground 2, but I Underground 1. Frick. Underground 1 was the game that I really liked. I guess I'm going to try to sneak on by. Oh, going to sneak right on by you here. Might have to run, too. All right. No question mark above its head yet. That's good. That's good. Okay, we're going to try to keep it at a wide berth here. Big old berth. Yeah, it already turned around, I guess. Oh, I haven't scanned it yet because I scanned it before I died. There we go. Had an appointment to get my COVID booster tomorrow, but just changed it to next week. Okay, still says I'm unseen. The beast has not found you. Your ability to hide is impressive. It significantly increases our chance to survive. Ah. Yeah, especially in that case, huh? Ooh, what's this? Wild Planet Quest Start. Space Cowboys from the Midwest confirmed. There's Anna again. Just change it to next week because I don't want to have to deal with digging out by noon tomorrow. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. Thanks for lurking, Lady Iron. Ship looks promising. You might find something useful inside. Really? Can I get a new Beth in there? I doubt it. If you want to find Beth, you'll have to look for a human settlement. Where are you? I'm here, but I can't visualize all the time now. Something is wrong with your body. Just effing great. Okay, I'll have to fix or shut you up in the town. All right, we completed Survival for Dummies. I don't know how I feel about that. The game did save, though. There is a journal. Okay, Wild Planet, Price of Passage. Find a way to travel to Human Town. Need to find someone who can help me reach the Human Town. Explore the crashed spaceship. Smiley threw me out of a ship, but somehow I managed to survive. I woke up on a sand planet named Catharsis. I want to get my ship back and kick Smiley's butt. But first, I need to get out of the gorge I woke up in. I left the gorge and saw a fallen starship. I should get in and look for anything useful. And I do need, let's see, skills here. I have 2 skill points. Upgrade via a teacher? Wait, what's a teacher? Like a human? Or can I just do something like this? Press I to raise your stats and character window. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. So they're like perk points and then also some other ones here. Okay. I like fortitude. Do I only get 1? Agility and maybe intellect. I don't know what any of those mean. There are no tooltips there on what they're going to help me with. Something is wrong with your body. Listen, robot, the holiday just ended and I put on a few extra pounds. Cut me some slack. Okay. And it is now dark. Detecting a humanoid life form nearby of unknown origin, you should approach with caution. Okay. Is it that? What's with the sneaking? Is it an alien? Rusty nails? Faction outcast, Catharsian native. First contact. Hey, what's going on, Slapshot? How you doing, dude? Oh, there we go. I can actually see him now. Oh, interesting. Slapshot, how's life? I think we might be getting a delivery. Stop! Don't come closer, Huma. Don't steal Rusty's scrap. Oh, poop. I've never talked to your species before. Nails have talked to your species, and he didn't like them. You Huma always want to take something from us honest Twango. You can understand what I'm saying? Have you been out in the sun for too long, Huma? You sky demons came here generations ago. We Twango learned your talk fast. So now listen carefully what Rusty Nails says. For the love of gods beneath, stop disturbing Rusty's job and move along. I'm not a thief. I was robbed myself. Really? You talk true? Huma lie all the time. I dare you not to take my scrap. Swear on your ancestors' honor. I swear on my mother's grave. On Huma mother's grave? Powerful oath. Bad luck to break. She will haunt you forever. Doing well though, Slapshot. Trying out a brand new game today. We'll see how it goes. And so far it looks pretty cool. So remember, take scrap and Huma's head will crack. Rusty Nails is watching you. All right, how do we get out of this desert? Why leave? Great place, much scrap. Other outcasts scared to come here, but not this brave Twango. Rusty is clever. He will gather much scrap, sell it, and buy much fancy clothes, tasty grub. I mean, how do I get up there where the trees grow? Ah, go through the big ship, of course, if you're not afraid. Haunted place. Evil machines, spirits of dead Humas live inside walls. Still, much scrap. Rusty is afraid just a little bit, but goes to gather scrap there anyway. Nails feel sorry for Huma spirits in the ship. Don't want to take their stuff, but must make living. They dead anyway, can't use it no more. Hey, Professor, I swear on my mother's grave, she's not even dead yet. Professor, how you doing today? Happy New Year? I'm looking for my ship. Poor Huma, if your ship is stolen, it can be scrapped and sold for parts. Won't find it... Oh, actually it says scraped. Won't find it whole, Rusty thinks. But if Huma stole it, then maybe sold to Humas? Go to Humatown, ask there. Where is Humatown? Rusty knows but has never been there. Heard one is near though, close to Windscream Canyon. Dangerous trip to Huma's from here. Go to Outcast Outpost that is up there in the mountains. Those Twongo could help Huma get to the town. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Brand new game. Heck yeah. Brand new to me, at least. Poor Huma. Happy New Year. Did you have a good New Year's Eve and New Year's weekend, Professor? Oh, there's a big creature behind my head. Hopefully it'll stay up there. These are kind of like mini cutscenes. I'm kind of curious what'll happen. We've got other questions. Oh, do you know any human settlements? A human spaceship carrier was here not so long ago. I'm sure you saw it too. Huma Camp? Yes, I heard about it, but never been there. More details, okay? Well, you can't go to Windscream Canyon by yourself through desert, soft-skin Huma. But my tribe, Outcast, guards a passage to Roads of Ancients which leads to Canyon. Nice. Not so fast, Huma. We guard these roads. Grumpy will not let you through Outpost for thank you or kind eyes. I'll find a way. Other questions? I did absolutely nothing fun. I did clean the garage. That is a win. That is a win. Yeah. That's a productive holiday. Now, our garage could honestly use some cleaning too. What is this place? This place is unlike any other place. Desert, rocks, old ship scrap, sand, bushes, grass, just like everywhere else. Oh, is like any other place. You're a mine of useful information. So what's your story? Who are you? This Twongo was in a tribe, had a tribe name before, then was cast out. Tribes say I eat too much, work too little, and have light fingers. Now fingers all covered in rust, so he called Rusty nails by other outcasts. Now Rusty gathers scrap, sells scrap, eats, drinks, and sleeps when he wants. Better than when in tribe. I send them scrap once in a while. No boring work now. No have to listen to old shamans and chiefs blah blah anymore. Good. Rusty free now. Sounds like it worked out for you. The easy life is the good life. You have an interesting way of speaking. Rusty comes from a tribe deep in wastes of white erg. Few Huma there. Learned Huma talk only when he outcast from other outcast. Rusty thinks his Huma tongue is good enough. You understand good, right? Sure, I understand good. Well, good enough. All right. Wait, Huma, you are sent by Rusty to the gods beneath, it seems. Let's make a deal. I have my own problems, but at least I can hear you out. Shoot it. Rusty doesn't want to shoot anyone. Listen, Huma, both Twongo body and soul suffer, yet he cannot leave the scrap unguarded. But there's a limit to his suffering, and he is close to it. If Huma helps Rusty, then Rusty will pay back the favor. He knows the area well and is not the last Twongo among the scrap gatherers. Oh, gosh. If only I had that gumption. So we can pull the cars in for bad snow, yeah. Do you have enough room to pull my truck in, but it needs to be organized better? Also, whoever poured the base did a terrible job because all the water drains to the walls. Oh, geez. Yeah, we actually had some water puddling in the garage too from snow recently. It's been a mess. We're hoping that today will be dry enough we can air dry it out. All right. I could say that. All right. Rusty will not scam Huma. Swears on his dead ancestors. Rusty's pal Scratches should take care of food, but stupid Madron doesn't do his job. Useless Gungo. Bring 5 pieces of food. Rusty will reward you. Good reward. Lockpicks. Greenies. Gabang ammo? Ngabang? There's only one letter short of gangbang in that word, which is kind of just throwing me off. And melons. Melons are sweet, but aren't nutritious enough. Melons are for making juice. Juice is good for quenching thirst. Rusty makes great juice. Huma will like it. Oh, and don't drink from the puddle under the ship, Huma. Has much anti-gravium. Will rot you from the inside if you do. Very messy. I'll see what I can do. 5 portions of any food. Anything to chew on. Okay. Oh, and 3 drink items. Rusty's partner, that moron Scratches, is missing somewhere. Went to get food, never came back. Find him, kick his lazy butt. He will return here. All right. Okay. What are food items? How do I know? That's a food item. Rough meat. Raw slug meat is a food item, I guess. I have 2 unidentified shrooms. Okay. Need firewood to kindle those. Oh, look at his little This little hut here. Does he really sleep like that? We gotta get you to lay like across. Oh wait, I could pick up that firewood. Is it stealing though? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's stealing if we take that. Does anyone have like a big bottle of Bailey's? I need to chug some today. Lay sigh. I do not, Peachy. I apologize. I apologize. We can sprint. That's good. I think all this stuff, though, is considered Rusty's. So if I take it, I'm stealing. This is a bitter shroom. Edible if you have the stomach, not all, not to spit it out because it's very bitter. Okay. There's another one up here. Steal stuff? Oh, you want me to steal from poor Rusty? But he was so nice. I could steal from him. He is asleep after all. There's a question mark above his head. Could steal some of his firewood. Maybe I could sell my kids online or something. Oh gosh. That escalated quickly. Don't listen to me. I'm a bad influence. No, I'm kind of curious what happens when you try to steal. I just took all of his firewood. Okay. God, in broad daylight. Oh, good point. I should turn the can off first. What's with the sneaking? No, go back to sleep, Rusty. Go back to sleep. Got him. Kidding, obviously. No Bailey's, only Grey Goose or whiskey. They're tired of being cooped up in the house with nothing to do, so they're getting antsy and anxious. Oh. Man, he's not sleeping anymore. Okay. So we did get some firewood for what it's worth. We can do something with that. We can make a cactus bat. Which seems pretty cool. Oh, wait, I can... Hang on. I don't know how this works, to be honest. I'm just going to go ahead and craft. I just want one. Oops. One cactus bat. Okay, and I used those items, but not these ones down here. So I actually had what I needed to be able to make it. I just didn't. Okay, well, anyway, that's fine. Cactus bat, you are right here. Let's equip you over here. Perfect. All right. So we can try to go over this way. I did not need to steal the firewood now, though. I guess there were two different recipes for a cactus bat. Oh, what's that? Worker. Oh, that's another worker bug. Okay. A few worker bugs. What did the aborigine mean by bad water? Is that a correct term? Imbibing it would result in fatigue, anemia, nervous system collapse, and ultimately death. I'm almost tempted to drink some just to never have to listen to you again. Well, we kind of tried something like that, Jack. Wait, it says unidentified insect? It's another warrior bug. Why? We've seen these. Do I have to scan every single one? Yeah, I made a cactus bat is what it's called. A cactus bat. Ooh, a desert melon. What about these melons here? They are safe to consume. The plant's body filters the heavy water and the fruit provides an excellent source of clean H2O. All right, I think I probably have enough food now for Rusty. Yeah, this mace though is I guess when it was called Cactus Bat, I wasn't picturing a mace. It's pretty cool though. So I realized I'm not wearing my watch. It is fully charged. To do that so I can actually keep track of time. Who needs track of time though anyway? It's not like, I mean, what? I miss a meeting or something? Ooh, big deal. What is time really? It's just a social construct. Actually, though, my watch is still booting up. The current time is 9:47, so still got some time. All right, so this is supposedly I'm gonna like there might be a point where holster your weapon. Oh man, this Rusty guy's really untrustworthy. All right, I think I found something for you. I got desert melon. Oh wait, he said never mind. Second, I don't have anything. He said 3 foods, I think. Daily bread, yeah, 3 desert melons. I only have 2, and then 5 portions of food. I think the food I'm probably okay on, but I don't have enough desert melons currently. Oh, these regenerate pretty quickly too. Pretty quick. No, it's 8:47. Yeah. Oh. AI up here. Do not dare come near this thing. Talk to me first. What in the universe is this? There's nothing in my database that matches this phenomenon. Do not touch this anomaly. It can be dangerous. More and more mysteries. I fell from the sky and survived by miracle. Now this. Only fools believe in miracles. There must be an explanation. Remind me not to make small talk with you ever again. Request is, of course, denied. Anomaly is an appropriate term. You're probably right. Must be some kind of spatial anomaly. You should not question my correctness, ever, especially if you want to make it out of here alive. This is no rocket science, but your logic has no flaws. We can call these bubbles spatial anomalies. There could be something useful in these anomalies. I could try to pop it. Jack, do not do this under any circumstances. It might end your life. I don't need your advice. I know you're made this way, but quit lecturing me. Look, it might be worth the risk to touch this thing. I need everything I can get to survive. There's definitely something in there. This anomaly is too unpredictable. Your self-confidence will send you to an early grave. Request is denied, sure. Why do I even need to argue with my own advisor? You're completely broken. All right, what should I do? Touch it? Gotta stop writing in my budgeting book with pen. Oh. So you like to budget pen and paper, Peachy? I think this is a good time to save it again, because we're gonna call this one Gonna Touch the Thingy. All right, let's touch this thingy. Did I survive? Are you insane? This thing could have killed you. Not a single scratch so far. Don't freak out over nothing. There's a valid reason to worry. Nothing in my database matches this phenomenon. This anomaly can be anything. Could be anything. It won't bring my ship back and it won't get me out of here. So that is what you tried to find out when you threw yourself at it? Smart. I'm safe and sound. Quit whining. All right, we survived. Nice save name. Hey, Fire Medic. Welcome back in. How you doing today? Oh. There we go. Toolbox. What do we get? Some flare gun ammo, wooden tool handle, and mechanical scrap. Okay. Seems cool. Is that the only thing in it? Just the one toolbox? A spatial anomaly. Leviathan? The name of the ship was Leviathan? That's unfortunate. It's all totally wrecked. Does look like there's a way inside, though. You see this over here? Think I could climb it? Probably not. No, there's an invisible wall over there. Name of the song in the movie Singles. Touch Me, I'm Dick by the band Citizen Dick. I'm not familiar with that one. Do you think bitter shrooms count as food? You'd probably ask Rusty if I have... Well, I still need one more cactus melon thingy. Wonder if they've respawned by now. They did. The desert, I said cactus melon. Desert melon. They did respawn already. That was very quick. Is that one over here too? Yeah. Bet they make a bitter tea. I bet they do. Does it seem to be nighttime for a really long time in game to you guys? Time just normally flies, but I feel like it's been nighttime a lot more than daytime. All right. Why are you here again, Huma? You're going to lay down the whole time? Seen a strange blue bubble near the crashed ship. There are pieces of old ruins inside. A new Orba was sent here. Rusty must check it. What's an Orba? What you saw there. Orbas bring things, bring scrap. They are a blessing to us scrap gatherers. Oh, ruins inside, you said? Yes. An Orba disturbed the ancients? That's a bad omen. Real bad. Uh-oh. All right, found something for you. I need to give him 5 food items. Let's give him this raw slug meat. And then 3 melons. 3. Many thanks, human. Now Rusty will have strength to gather all good scrap he can carry before leaving. You made this Twango happy today. You know, Rusty... Whoa. I actually kind of see Rusty's face now. Rusty sees you are not from around. You are not a town human, not a caravaneer, not a hoverbike racer. Raider? Not a mercenary or bounty hunter. Rusty knows how it feels to be alone without tribe. You look lost. He decided he will show you how to get by in the desert. No offense, Huma is probably a good hunter. Still needs to know what to eat and whatnot. Thanks, bud, but I have a field scanner and a dedicated AI assistant for that. Although she is sometimes annoying as hell. That's got to be Jack's actual voice, right? Singles is probably the greatest Generation X movie. I thought it was Vision Quest. Which I watched, by the way, Professor. I think we talked about that, right? Pretty recently. We saw it fairly recently. Picture Calco posted in Discord is beautiful. I'm slightly jealous. Is it a snow picture? Rusty doesn't know about such things. He says you Huma can eat and drink almost anything we Quargo do. You look hungry. Not so hungry as Rusty, but still, how about you do some cooking for the good, hardworking Twango and yourself? Well, I could really use a pizza, but I bet they won't deliver to this location. What do you want me to do? Simple. Take these 2 pieces of meat and put them on a stick. Roast it well over there at Rusty's campfire. He likes it well done with black crust. Wait, where have you taken that meat? Nails have it a long time ago. Why the hell did you ask me to bring more then? Nails need more. Future come. Hunger come. Bad. Need to have more in stock. Don't be angry. Nails teach you cook. Nails share. You talking about teaching me survival skills or just feeding you? Both. Please hurry up. Rusty has his mouth watering just by thinking about that big chunk of meat. How do I cook without fire? Of course. It is a snow picture. Good guess. Gods beneath. What planet are you from, Huma? You need to get firewood and fired up to get fire, silly. Where do I get firewood then? You're making fun of Rusty, Huma? Go gather some dry branches or sticks and break them to fit in the campfire. Just look around this place. You'll find some. You don't eat raw meat? Are your people such barbarians? We Twango cook meat to get rid of parasites and make it more nutritious. How can you be so stupid not to know this? I have 687 articles and 102 monographs about raw foodism in my memory base, Jack. Do you want me to compile a digest? No thanks, I'm not ready for this yet. Alright, I'll roast it. Not so fast, Huma. Don't forget the desert rule. Thirst is first. Melons will help you to survive without water in bottles. Rusty will tell you the recipe. Easy to make, even Huma like you won't screw it up. Cut the cork on top, stir the pulp with the juice, close the cork and shake it. You get a melon bottle with a delicious drink. Rusty calls it Shaky Shaky Melon. Now make 2 fresh Shaky Shaky melons for Huma and the good Twango to drink. Juice is the best after meat. Gosh. To be fair, Mr. PG makes fun of how I like my chicken grilled. He calls it chicken jerky. I like char on my chicken. On chicken is fine. If it's on steak, it's been on the grill too long. Been on the grill too long. Chicken's kind of difficult to overcook in my opinion. But I'm a medium rare kind of steak guy. Rare to medium rare. By any chance, do you have beer hidden somewhere? Beer? Boozlo? Nah, Rusty doesn't like Boozlo. Makes his head spin, then sometimes puke the next day. His buddy Scratches likes Boozlo. Likes to lie down in his puke. Disgusting. Can I eat a melon just as it is? Huma can, why not? Rusty also does it from time to time. Good way to fill guts if you have no meat, but you won't last for long on the melons alone. Do you know any other recipes? Nah, Rusty Nails is a good scrap gatherer, not cook. Always no time for cooking. Scratches is a better cook, although drunken butthole sometimes. Booze low, right? Fine, I'll do it. Hey, what are you doing with the safe? I don't think that hitting it like this will open it. Where'd you find it? On the ship, took a good look in dead human rooms, found box. Rusty thinks must be lots of good stuff inside. Heavy though, had to lift it with ropes and levers. Spirits got angry, threw heavy box on the ship, made sound like thunder. Rusty heart almost exploded, had to leave his pants too. Had interesting tale. Guess greed overcomes fear in a haunted ship full of evil spirits. Bongo won't be that greedy again. Can't. He has no spare pants. Can't you unlock it? Metal boxes hold big treasure big time. Rusty can usually unlock, but this one, hours and days, never opens. Must hit it. Hit, hit, hit. Nothing lasts forever. It will open eventually. Good luck with that. All right. You're a medium well kind of person. The sight of red in my steak turns my stomach. Oh, I gotta have some red meats for sure. All right, so crafting. Do I craft? What's this? Melon juice. Let's just make one. Okay, this crafting menu could use a little work. Me thinks at least. All right. I can rest. Then from here, I can open my inventory. Is this how this is going to work? And then take like a raw meat. Cook. 2 of them. Jack, I highly recommend to use a wireless thermometer and timer to achieve... I couldn't read that in time. Really? Even if I had them, I think I'd better follow my internal chef's instincts. Have never failed me so far. All right, so now we have roasted meat. How much of a difference is that? This barbaric method of food preparation is suboptimal. You risk burning the meat, drastically decreasing the meal's nutritional value. Ah, shut up. I'm the one who will be breaking teeth if I screw it up. All right. Can't run around with my inventory open. I'd take some booze low. All right, we cooked the meat. We made some melon juice. All right. Get 2 portions. Okay, I need 2 portions of melon juice. Okay. I only made 1. Only made 1 for the time being. We'll do 1 more. Yeah, this menu... it's not awful, but it could be better for sure. All right. Hey, Rusty, chew time. Here's your roasted meat. Oh, that smells wonderful, Huma. Maybe a bit of black crust here and there, but we are no soft tongue slacking gongo from town, right? When you hungry, roast some meat. That's what Rusty Nails always says. And here's the melon juice. Sprinkles of sand in it, but fresh and sweet. Rusty likes this taste a lot. Remember, Huma, in the desert, save the water. 1 melon should give you at least 3 swings of juice. All right, Twango will dig in now. Juicy, tasty, crunchy. Gods beneath, this is what Rusty needed so much. Dang, I've got a parched throat just looking at you. Time for juice. To your health, Huma. So sweet. How do you like it? Well, that's not some prime cloned steak and cold craft beer in a cool Freeport cantina, but in my situation, it'll do just fine. A steak as in like a wooden steak. That's what Rusty is talking about. With the supply you provide, Nails will finish the work. You are Rusty Nails' favorite human now. May gods beneath always protect you. Rusty's partner. I gotta find Scratches. All right. Cool. Be able to see how rare food doesn't lead to sickness and death. A lot of people like food like that, but I was taught rare is bad because raw meat will make you sick. Yet somehow none of my friends are dead from continuing to eat meat this way. Am I missing something? I mean, it's not raw. You're talking about eating it rare? Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. You actually lose, some of the nutritional, kind of like what the AI was saying. You do lose some of the nutritional factor if you cook something more. Like, you actually lose some protein on it and stuff, which is interesting when it's cooked. Kind of a weird thing to think about. I don't know where it goes. Grew up eating raw meat in the form of an Arabic dish called raw kibbeh. Never got sick. Yeah, or like, you know, raw fish and sushi. Do that from time to time. Not often necessarily, but I do enjoy a good like smoked salmon as well. Okay, that predator I need to be careful of. There are multiple of them over there, it looks like. I'll take my meat well done, thank you. Oh, no, thank you. If I wanted to eat a tire, I could just, like, you know, go to the tire store. But Mrs. Magoots is the same way. She needs it well done. Thought you were speaking to a dead alien, but then they moved. Yeah, them legs, though. I don't know why the alien was laying that way. Like face down while I'm visiting. Yeah. This is the same predator. Crocus. Crocus? There's a cloth here, though. I think it's a cloth, at least. Can I collect it? I can't. I need... Excuse me. I need some cloth for crafting, but... I've not yet been able to find any. What's that there? Not sure. See, she knows what's good for her. I don't know, like... I can't pick that lock. Have you tried something that's even, like, medium? Because, like, medium I could do for sure. But anything above medium, I just feel like it loses so much flavor. Like, so much flavor. I get kind of the texture thing, like, because raw steaks, or, you know, not raw, but, like, rare steaks do have a chewier texture. And that could be, like, a texture thing could be a problem. You know, like, bloody, I guess, kind of makes sense. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but I eat ugly things all the time. But the flavor is just... Yeah, so you're talking about the looks of it, not the flavor. The flavor is significantly better if it's medium or below. It just, it's so much more bland the more you cook it. Say texture be an issue too. Yeah, like texture in a rare or even medium rare, I could get that for sure. But in medium, the texture is pretty solid by that point. What in the world is this? Main control terminal? I guess I should interact or, you know, scan. Gives me a few things to look at. There's something up here. AI intercom. Ship say, the user is not the captain of the ship. Access denied. I can't actually talk to... Okay, I can't actually talk to the AI. You were looking at the console? In a logbook. First mate William started a riot together with the help of mining equipment. During the fight, the ship lost control and crashed. The only kind of meat I can somewhat barely tolerate with any pink in it would be roast beef, but even then I have trouble with that. We just actually, my father was saying that they went to New Year's Eve dinner and somebody ordered a prime rib. Like they ordered prime rib well done. And I'm like, that's not prime rib. Add a little bit of spice. What kind of mining equipment? I don't have access to this information. It is indicated exactly like this in the cargo database. Maybe it's combat drones or weapons like laser cutters and mining explosive charges? Why didn't the ship's automatic systems adjust course to avoid the crash? The ship's captain kept the ship on manual control for an average of 95% of the flight time. When the riot started, she ran to the middle deck with a gun, hoping to quickly crush the resistance. The autopilot failed the task due to extensive wear of key components and consecutive failure of all duplicate circuits. I think we don't see the whole picture of what happened yet. Accurate information about the wreck of such a vessel could be very useful for certain persons. The AI who wrote the logs probably adheres to the captain's point of view, justifying her actions. In addition, I find the wording with the contents of one of the cargoes interesting. Were they smuggling weapons or something like that? Worth figuring out what happened here. Dead Leviathan. Hey, what's going on, Cypher? Optimus Rib, Prime Rib. Optimus Prime Rib. Yeah, but not when you order it well done. Yikes. That's a big no-go for me. That's like legit what prime rib is like a rarish cut of meat. You're ordering something entirely different at that point. But that's the thing. I know if it's a higher end piece of meat, I wouldn't even think of ordering it because I'd want it well done. That's just not okay. Yeah, that's just not what it is. Not what it is. I had to laugh at that though. Scan this. QD is that DL? Non-active drone. Okay. Cheap and outdated drone model used for civil spaceships for repairs and security. And it has nothing on it. Yeah, I wish it wouldn't show the loot option if there was nothing to loot. Okay. Peaches, Cypher, peaches. Can't do anything with this stuff here. This is an interesting environment, but there's actually not a ton of stuff to interact with. What you might think. Okay, can't go down that way. Haven't eaten meat for like 10 years now? Really, Cypher? Is that a, still can't do that either. I have no lockpicks. I had to get some from Rusty. Is that, was that like a personal choice or is that a dietary restriction? The low. Okay, I can go to the lower area. Should I do it? I think I should. I haven't tried medium, but the thing is how well cooked something changes from person to person. I get mine medium well because well done to some people means char blacken. I won't eat something I fear making me sick, but char blacken is not good either. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If I'm cooking my own steak, I will cook it rare. But if I'm going somewhere, I generally ask for it medium rare because sometimes like rare to them is entirely different than how I like mine. Okay, access denied for all of it. Okay, so it doesn't matter where I call the AI, you can't do anything with it. That's still another lockpick. Haven't eaten meat for about 14 years or so. Ended after we got chickens and they were named. Oh, dang. Okay. Char cleans out your system, puts hair on your chest. Oh, gosh. Disagree, but understand. I don't know what any of these buttons do, so I'm just randomly pushing them, hoping nothing terrible happens. Screens, keyboard, small. Activate this lock. Nothing in here. I just need to use my scanner when I walk in. That would be the best thing to do. Oh. That's a non-active drone? Uh-oh. What is that? Is that a robot with, like, humanish arms? That drone is active. Huh. How long has this ship been here as well? Okay, nothing in these outhouses. Never been someone who gets excited about a piece of meat just plain. For me, it's all about the sauce and things accompanying the meat, so I like something more like Indian, Chinese, Thai, etc. than I do just a steak. Gotcha. I had an exceptional steak. Whoa. Corpse, a regular human. What is this? Digital lockpick. Okay, I'll be taking that. And proteinous carbohydrate paste. Proteinous. I get what you mean though, Calco. Pretty recently I had a steak from, oh, there's some cloth. That's good. From a nearby, well, they're not really a steakhouse necessarily. They do a bunch of things, but it was a Wagyu steak. Oh my gosh. It was cooked perfectly. Let's see. Current skill is 1. Okay, I picked the lock successfully for what it's worth. But yeah, it depends on the cut of meat, because I get what you're saying, though. Display of terminal flickering and waiting. Look in cargo declaration. Electrical field emitters, 2 pieces, 2 containers, 21 and 22, separated storage. Dapers? Is it dapers or diapers? I don't know. 200 kilograms, 8,000 pieces, 1 container, 3. 10 caps, 500 kilograms, 15,000 pieces, 1 container, 11. Collection edition of video game Baracco Arcadia, 100 kilograms, 100 pieces, 1 container, 4. Bongs, 100 kilograms, 5,000 pieces, 2 containers, 7 and 10. 8 empty containers. Accounting. Sailors, 1,500 on average. Mechanics, 2,500. Cook, 1,500. First mate, 1,000. Shards. Ship captains, 7,500. Okay. That's how much they were paying people? Absolute Calco meat is nothing without sauces, seasonings, and marinades. I just... disagree to an extent, though. To an extent. If you get the right cut of meat, what is... Wow. It's been here a long time. Chief Engineer's key card. Oh, defense drone. Okay. How much damage can this thing do to me? Gratuitous butt shot? No, it's doing some damage to me. Woo, we got it. I almost died, though. Wait, am I still dying? Uh-oh. Ooh, I almost died there. How are the meetings, Charles? We got some electronic scrap and mechanical scrap. Okay. Well, that's good, at least. At least we got some stuff that was worth it, I hope. My health is rather low. The yellow bar is stamina. The red bar is health. I'm at 34 out of 104 health. Let's see. What can I eat? Maybe this blood root? You did good job. Always scan plants before you eat them. Scanned or unscanned still tastes like vinegar. This planet sucks. Going back to lurk so I can watch shows with Steph. All good, Crystal. Enjoy the shows. Okay, I'm back in this bigger room. What is this thing? Oh, it's not a robot at all. It's like a helmet. Okay. Is that scratches, I wonder? So I think it was McCormick has seasoning marinade packets, and they had a chipotle pepper, some kind of spicy flavor one. They don't make them anymore, and I used my last packet of it and cried when I realized, oh, dang, I was on fire. It was more of a personal choice. Gotcha. Gotcha. And no worries on the lateness, Cypher. I was just curious. Girl, if you need that, we still carry it here. I will legit send you a package of it. Lala, how you doing? What happened to the gas station? Did it implode? It did not. It's still going. Shut up, would you really? So it's called Chipotle Pepper from McCormick? What's this? Slime meat? Sounds lovely. Ooh, and some workers' pants. But they aren't as good as my current pants. Rotten meat and a dirty water bottle. Of course, we'll take that naturally. 22 in absinthe. And what's interesting is only one, usually like a pair of lockers, I've only noticed one of them being interactable at a time. Lala, good morning. How you doing today? Just making my coffee for sure. Can't find it anywhere. It's not even on the McCormick website. Really? Oh, wait. Person's backing up. And the door's going to shut. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. What was that? Presumably a native. Ever heard of rhetorical questions? Don't answer. As you wish. The way to the cargo bay is blocked. This chunk of steel can withstand even a massive explosion. That's why it's called a blast door, Jack. Thanks. I think I've never seen one in my life spent on all kinds of ships and space stations. I'm trying to imitate sarcasm to lower your stress levels. Oh, I feel better already. Now shut up and let me think. Usually all ship controls can be found on the bridge. Even the cargo bay controls should have some kind of backup there. Next step, get to bridge and see if I can open the blast doors from there. Jack, I must warn you, there's a 69% probability that native you saw was hostile. There's a 50% probability he's not alone. Proceed with extreme caution. Nice. Thought you cared about my stress levels. Good job, Anna. Don't you worry, me and you, we won't split our group like those idiots in horror hollow flicks. This place makes my skin crawl. Time to get moving. Okay, this is the airlock. right. This is an exit over here to a nice drop down. Okay. That will find time so we can get this remedied. How's it been? It's been pretty good, Woodsy. I just I had a fight. Oh gosh. I was not expecting that to just drop out there. Okay, well, it's another exit, I suppose. I'm gonna go back up to the bridge. See if maybe this key thing I picked up is gonna let me be the captain now. I'm the captain. With those two items combined into some exotic dish, slime meat and worker pants, maybe? Question is, do we want it to? All right. Main control. User's not the captain of the ship. Access denied. Okay, maybe I got to take it here. You're looking at the console. Open doors. Warning, you try to get access to ship's main control terminal. Please identify yourself. Jack Sharp. Ha! I'm the ship's new captain. I'm gonna try to analyze hologram. Try that one first. Some kind of an autonomous defense protocol. AI on a civil ship? Seems the ship's captain had some serious trust issues. Warning, intruder alert, intruder alert. All crew members shall arm themselves and assist in the intruder's neutralization. Emergency defense protocol activated. Security drones dispatched. Please surrender to nearest crew member. I suggest lying down and staying still to minimize the suffering. Seems the Pandorum syndrome got the captain hard. That paranoid bastard enabled the access to the controls only for a few selected crewmates. Jack, you should reevaluate your plan. There's nothing to reevaluate. Need to find the captain's cabin now. If I was a paranoid cargo carrier captain, I would think of a way to control the ship from there. Did you hear the blast door mechanisms reactivating all across the ship? It looks like we're being caught in a lockdown. This pile of junk is centuries old and was broken in half by the crash landing. There should be some holes in the internal security system. I need to find them and get into the captain's cabin. Interesting. See a pack of 12 of those McCormick Chipotle marinade packets on sale on Amazon for anywhere from 12 to 15. Just found it on a store nearby by website. Shall get with ya in DMs about an Addy to make this happen. Pharaoh Jack. My goodness, you guys. Oh shoot, I am past my time. I just realized this. I need to save. And we'll say breaking in. That's what we're doing. We're trying to break in. All right, everybody, let's head to the tavern. I really got to run. Quit? Shoot, I might. Poor Luce isn't back on a schedule yet. Yeah, I lost track of time there. Ship that makes me a xenomorph will appear at some point. Oh gosh, makes me feel like a xenomorph. I hope not, but good seasoning is so hard to find. Love to help when I can. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Kates. Made it through the stream without falling back asleep today. That's awesome. Awesome, Calco. I'm gonna get out some thank yous real quick. And my game only just now closed. That took a while. Huzzah, Calco. Cheers up. Coleman and Iron and Octi, thank you so much for being here and modding. Follows from Kennedoodles and Joss Spector. Appreciate you two for the follows. And our Kofi members, Bookpunk, Coleman, Iron, Phil, Fresh, Curry, Peachy, and Spooky. Appreciate it all, my friends. Thank you so much. And again, thanks to the devs for providing the key. We'll be checking this game out a little more tomorrow. So getting back into it. And yeah, before closing out the week on the forest on Friday. So, friends, have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. I will see you tomorrow for some more Exoplanet. Until then, take care of yourself and others. Be safe out there, and I love you. Bye. Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Hey, buddy, you want coffee?